Boy, we've got a show for you today. I am so excited. I can't believe with such a little studio and so many short times that we've been on the air here that we can have these kind of guests. I wanted to introduce you to Mitt Romney, who is running for President of the United States, and this is a private debate which he and our wonderful guest, Mr. Barack Obama, the President of the United States. Both of them have consented to come to the studio today, and because they don't want their faces shown, and we do have an interpreter for both of them, sign language, and she's going to give me and I'll give to you the things that they say. This is so exciting. You know, this is a presidential debate for the nomination for running the United States and becoming president. Mr. Barack, you will have a second term. Yes, he's smiling. He says, yes, he will. Mitt. Mitt is giving him the finger. Now, Mitt, we have tried to set this up in a humane way. And I want both of you. I'm not talking just to the Mormon, but I'm also talking to... You're saying he's a Muslim, right? And Mitt, and he's never been born. He doesn't have a birth certificate. Okay, I can see how this is going to go today. All right, well, gentlemen, let's start with. I have many questions that have come from the people. It's kind of a town hall meeting, but it's just the three of us. So, yes, Mitt, I'll shake your hand. Yes, thank you. Yes, and Barack, okay, you're not going to shake hands. Okay, well, that's all right. Mormons, they like shaking hands. Okay, let me start with you, Mr. Romney, because there's certainly been some comments in the press about the historical Mormon Church being discriminatory against people with black skin, especially, and brown skin. Your Book of Mormon is full of comments about brown people becoming white and delightsome if they join your church or follow God, I guess as you put it, and the black people, until 1978, they weren't even allowed in your temples or to hold the priesthood. now, Mr. Romney, I have to repeat what you're saying, sir. Okay, repeat it. I'll repeat it. Okay. And you want those words used. You know those are not politically, they're politically correct in our church. Okay. We hated niggers. Oh, jeez. Mitt, I don't think this is going to help you get elected with the black people voting. They never should have been given the vote. That's the biggest problem we have in this nation. Okay. We're off to a rolling start here, audience. Now, Barack, do you have anything to say to Mr. Romney and his Mormon religion? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The President of the United States, and your comment about him calling you a nigger. Yes, his comment is that is typical of the Mormons and the Mormon Church. They've hated us and brown-skinned people for generations, and even Joseph Smith had a black woman that was his servant in his house, and basically the things that Mitt have said are extremely indicative of the Mormon religion. Mitt, what? I thought you were going to just kind of sit here. What is that? Wait a minute. Wait. Mitt, you're are you trying to aggravate Mr. Obama? Okay, a KKK suit is not something. Yes, you're off camera, so no one knows that you're dressing up with the hood. And okay, and Mr. Obama. He's standing up, and I think he's going to kick your ass. Mr. Obama, please sit down. I said in our interview here that everyone is free to say and do what they want. If he wants to wear a Klan suit. Yes, Mr. Romney. Okay, you wear special underwear, you can wear a Klan suit. Yes, sir, you can. It is your religion, and you're certainly representing it very well. Mr. Obama is refusing to look. Mitt, don't stand up and dance in front of him. God, you're trying to aggravate the crap out of the guy. Come on, he's president. Don't dance in a clown or a KKK hood in front of him. Okay, let's go back to the campaign, which we've never been to. Mitt, what makes you think that Mr. Obama's policies and procedures have hurt America and that you could do a better job? His answer is that as a priesthood holder of the Mormon Church, I wear magic underwear. Okay, now Mr. Romney, a lot of people out here have heard of the Mormon magic underwear. How is that going to help you to be the president? We will be able to save, a lot of money because I cannot be shot and killed. The bullets bounce off of the cloth garment. So you're saying you won't need as much security because if someone shoots you, well, would you wear a garment on your head like a hat? Only in public parades. Okay, okay. Barack, you can laugh. It's okay to laugh. But, you know, try to be presidential in your laugh, could you? Mr. Romney, and I'm not laughing at you. Yes, but it's okay, right? Because we've all agreed we can say and ask any questions that we want. Is that true? Yes, it's true. Okay, well, Mr. Romney, let me follow up a little bit with, there's a lot of people concerned that being a Mormon, the Mormon prophet could excommunicate you if you said or did anything that was against the religion that he says Jesus talks to him every day. How would that interact with your decisions as a president? The prophet speaks with Jesus every day. He may even have breakfast with him. Now, I didn't know that, but okay. And we have learned to obey the prophet no matter what. We've been told that even if we follow them and they're wrong, Jesus will bless us and give us points to get into the celestial kingdom. Okay. Now, Mr. Romney, isn't one of the tenets of your Mormon religion is that on Monday nights, yeah, we have family home evening. Jesus told us to get together with our families and that we're not to have any appointments, we're not to go out, we are to teach our children basic doctrines of the church, especially the Book of Mormon. Well, now, Mr. Romney, I guess some of the questions that the American people would have is, let's say that there's a national emergency, that a country is being invaded, or someone jumps into Florida from a boat from another country and an army is attacking us. If it's on Monday night, what would you be willing to do as president? Not a damn thing. Okay, so you're not going to leave your children and wife for family home evening for a national emergency. Hell, no, I must have read that wrong, sir. I know you guys don't swear. Heck no. The Lord will protect the country. I need to be with my family. Mr. Obama, you were the one that helped kill Osama bin Laden. Mr. Romney, it wasn't a lucky shot. Maybe, I don't know. Mr. Obama, do you think that Mr. Romney's approach to a national emergency or an invasion is something that would be good for the United States? And he said, Mr. Obama, he said, no, it would not be good for the United States, but it would be damn good for foreign countries to know when to invade. You got a point, sir. You've got a point. Okay. Now, Mr. Romney, let me ask you of your personal feelings on brown and black people. Okay, watch your lips. Okay, let me take a look. We love all people, they are the children of God, but we hate niggers and spicks. Do you think it's appropriate to call these people the N-word, the nigger word? Sir, we can't we can't say fuck on national worldwide TV. We can't say fuck them. Okay, Mr. Obama's Mr. Mitt Romney has expressed his opinion, but anyway, gentlemen, let's try to keep it somewhat civil. Mitt, they're uncivilized people. They're stupid. They're dirty, and they should have never been allowed to vote. And it's one of the biggest problems we have in our country. They dance funny, and basically they can't learn anything. Okay, now are you speaking for yourself? I'm speaking for the Lord Jesus Christ through our prophets. Brigham Young, our prophet, said, if you marry one of these niggers, that you should be killed. That's the punishment of the Mormon Church. And I plan to institute that. Again, if I get elected, Mr. Obama is jumping up and down. Okay, sir, you can break dance. It's okay. Go ahead, roll. Mr. Romney is pointing at him as an example. He says that these people are nuts. He's breakdancing, and Mr. Romney says if he wins the election, Mr. Obama can go back to carrying luggage and shining shoes. No, there's no prejudice there, sir. None. I'm sure you've got the black vote. You got the black vote. Now, let me ask you a question here on capital punishment. It's true in Utah that because of Brigham Young and the blood atonement that he taught for years, that someone is convicted of a capital punishment in Utah, that you shoot them with a firing squad. Okay, we got a lot of practice shooting at the Mountain Meadows massacre. The little kids and the women ran very, very fast, but we shot the hell out of 120 of them, so we're not too worried about shooting one prisoner that's tied up. Okay, jeez. Yes, sir. You're proud of your history. Now, Mr. Obama, I guess you're done breakdancing because of some of the comments that he's made. If you don't mind sitting down in the chair. Oh shit, don't bitch slap him. Obama, you can't bitch slap Mitt Romney. And Mitt, you didn't retaliate. We believe in forgiving 70 times 7. Well, sir, what if someone invades our country? We believe in forgiving them 70 times 7, so they can come in 76 times before you do something. Yes, and what is it, Mr. Romney, that you're going to do? Okay, you're going to pray. You're going to call the prophet of the Mormon Church to get instructions. Well, gentlemen, this has been more than exciting, and I'm sorry, Barack, that we've talked a little bit more to Mitt. Barack, don't give him the finger. Stay presidential. Okay, 2 fingers is presidential. Yes, sir. I would have to say that he's made some very interesting comments about your race and about the way he would treat black and brown people. Now, Mr. Romney, you never had a chance to say anything about the Mexicans. You're saying the illegal immigrants of this country is one of the most important issues to a president. Sir, what would you, Mr. Romney, what would you do with the Mexicans? If there's not enough buses, they can walk, but they need to get in a bus and go to Tijuana across the border. Okay, and do they leave their kids and family here, or those that have been born here in the United States? If they have a dark skin, they need to leave. So, it's been very, very good talking to both of you, especially you, Mitt. I think you've represented the Mormons very, very well here. And I wanted to thank both of you for coming in, and we'll keep your identity secret, and wish you both a great day. Thank you so much.